What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones and I am back with another video. Today I'm talking my weekly sneaker rotation, so stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright, man, I'm back with another video. Now, before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, I am back with another weekly sneaker rotation. Now, this should be week 111 to the best of my knowledge. And if I'm wrong, feel free to correct the kid down in the comment section. Now, y'all already know I started this series off at the beginning of the year in 2023, and here we are. We're already at week 111, right? Okay. Now, if you want to get a sneak peek of what I'm wearing throughout the week, sign up for that sold out Discord. The link is pinned at the top of the comment section, and it is free to sign up. Well, of course, we continue the sneaker talk. We got a food section, a sports section, you name it, right? Okay. And if I don't drop a video on time, most likely the information is already over there, either posted by myself or plenty of the members that we have in the Discord, right? Okay. But enough rambling, let's just go ahead and get into this weekly sneaker rotation. Now, if I didn't say it in the beginning, definitely smash that like button and sub to the channel if you haven't done so already. But with all that being said, y'all know I end things off on a Friday, then pick right back up on Saturday. So this Saturday, right? Okay, the kid had to make moves, and of course I was headed to the chop shop, but at the same time, pretty much it was like my typical errand day, and I'm probably due to go back to the chop shop. But anyway, I stepped in none other than the Air Jordan 1, and these are the taxis, right? Okay, Air Jordan 1 taxis. I remember we actually did like a live cop on these. A lot of people had mixed feelings about these. Now, looking back on it, now that I'm kind of having these for a while, I feel like Jordan Brand went just slightly a bit too much on these, but I don't want to say that not too much. Now, one thing that you guys should know about me, I am a major sucker for the color yellow, right? Okay, so pretty much if they do it right, which I feel like they did just enough, where I feel like they did it just right. Now, it kind of gives me like, if there was ever such thing as a complete opposite of the shattered backboards, this is it. So it's not a bad shoe, and I feel like it will age great over time. And again, as much as I say I'm extremely tired of Air Jordan 1s, but if done correctly, they can always sucker the kid right back in. So pretty much this was my Saturday shoe, was the Air Jordan 1 taxis. Cool, now we're gonna move right on to Sunday, which by the time I'm shooting this video, this was the Super Bowl Sunday. And yes, man, the kid was in the crib just in relax mode. Now, I did run an errand and I had meant to wear a shoe, but as you guys, if I didn't give it away, I was in the Yeezy slides for comfortability. I think what I was doing, I was prepping for the week, and then I kind of just like went and ran my errands and just kind of put my shoes on by the closest to the door and grab these. This was actually by accident. I didn't actually want to have this in rotation, but I do want to keep it as authentic as possible. And this was a shoe that I wore on Sunday, was a Yeezy slides, pure. But I had other shoes in mind, but it's kind of one of those, it just, hey, it was luck of the draw. I chose comfortability. Now, my pair look like they've been through HE double hockey sticks and back, because they have, and they haven't fallen apart all the way completely. So I am going to get my money's worth, because before all the Yeezy slides and before Ye blew up at Adidas, these were actually pretty hard to cop. So I paid resale for these. I didn't get cracked over the head, but compared to what the retail price is, I did, right? Okay. But anyway, this was my Sunday shoe, was a Yeezy slide, pure. Cool, now we're gonna move right on to Monday. The kid right back at the work. Y'all know I work a full-time job. So the kid stepped in something that I haven't worn in a while, but I feel like it was time to bring these back out, was the Aqua 8, right? Okay, now I usually want to call these a great 8 for whatever reason, and I think it's because of the purple one. I just automatically think like great, but it's not. It's actually the Aqua 8s. Brought these back out for Monday, man. A shoe that I feel like, to be honest, it's not that it's not comfortable, it's just kind of one of those, it's kind of just high. And I know it's saying we got Jordan 1 highs, a lot of Jordan 1 highs, we got Jordan lows and stuff like that. And I always say like I'm not a low guy, but this shoe I actually like. but I feel like it was just kind of high, and I guess maybe it could have been the fit that I'm used to, but at the same time, it is bulky, but I still got a love in my, like a special place in my heart for the 8s, and I feel like, oh, honestly, one of the main reasons that made me want to buy this shoe was probably Dunk's brother, because I remember him having these guys right here, so I wanted to bring these guys out and make sure I'm wearing my shoes. Still not a bad shoe, and I feel like 8s don't get enough love, as well as 7s. They don't get enough love either, right? 7 and 8s is kind of one of those, they don't get enough love, and neither do 9s if I want to keep it 100. But still a dope shoe, still a classic shoe in my opinion. Definitely don't need another pair because I'm, you know, wearing these, and I feel like it's still a timeless classic sneaker. I do like that furry like Jumpman logo on there right there. You can't really beat it. So pretty much this was my Monday shoe, was the Air Jordan 8 Aquas. Cool, now we're gonna move right along on to Tuesday. The kid right back at the work. Like I said, work a full-time job, and yes, I'm leaving, you know, to go into work. And another shoe that I waited for quite some time because I couldn't get it when like last time that came out, but I got them whenever they drop. I want to say it was what, 2023? Don't quote me on that. It had to be 2023. Anyway, I'm talking the Air Jordan 12 Cherries. Now I know recently last year in 2024 they dropped the quote-unquote blueberries, but I didn't really actually go for those, even though those did sell out and they did very, very well. I'm still just this one right here, man. It's kind of one of those, it's a shoe I wish I could have had in high school. It's a shoe that I could have got, wish that I could have got whenever, you know, other things were going on, but I really couldn't speak on it at the time. But yeah, this was my Tuesday shoe, Air Jordan 12 Cherries. Cherries is arguably, like I would say, in my collection, Jordan 1s first, and then Jordan 2s are like the most, like, no, I said that completely wrong. So Air Jordan 1s, and then we got the Air Jordan 12s. Arguably the most sneakers in my collection if I go through all the silhouettes. But anyway, man, y'all know me, I'm a major sucker for the color red. And I will say, as though the 12 is a high cut, it is super like comfortable, and I don't regret it. And I know they do belong to the hood, but I don't regret it, man. So this was my Tuesday shoe, was the Air Jordan 12 Cherries. Cool, now we're gonna move right along on to Wednesday. In my area, they call for snow, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Y'all know whenever it's snow or rain, I bring out that patent leather. That's your hint right there. So on Wednesday, they can't step in none other than my old faithfuls, than the Bred 11s, right? Okay. One of my favorite shoes in my collection, probably a timeless classic sneaker. Now, this isn't the most recent pair that I think dropped in 2019. This is a pair that I still hold together, and I want to say they were actually 2012, and I'm most likely correct. I just checked the release date on here. Y'all know me, major sucker for the color red, and if I'm not mistaken, even the 2019 pair didn't have that high cut and patent leather. Now, if it had the high cut and patent leather, I probably would have fell for it and bought them, but these right here are my old faithfuls, man. It's kind of one of those timeless classics. I remember people rocking these when I was like in elementary school, if I'm not mistaken, right? Okay, and back then I didn't have a pair, so it's one of these shoes that hold like a very dear and nearest spot in my heart, and obviously with it being red on there, timeless, man. Anything pretty much Jordan Bred, I'm pretty much fall for it almost, depending on the silhouette, and I'm gonna leave it right there. But this was my Wednesday shoe, was an Air Jordan 11 Bred. Cool, now we're gonna move right along, and I'm getting everything right. So yeah, now I'm gonna move on to Thursday, right? Again, even though it was just like snow that was happening today, then we had the rain. So again, had to prepare for the weather, and I want to dress accordingly, as we all should. So Thursday, right back at the work, and you know the kid stepped none other than the Air Jordan 11 Cool Grays. Timeless classic timeless classic shoe. I said snoo, but timeless classic shoe. I always said with gray, you can't go wrong with it because it's so universal. You know what I'm saying? It's versatile. It goes with any fit. You can make it work. And this is that high patent cut and leather. And I think I even did a mall vlog on these, but yeah, as you guys can tell, even though the camera's probably not gonna do this any justice, I could use a good wipe down on these, but you can tell I've been wearing them during those rainy days or those snowy days, and it's just kind of one of those, I feel comfortable with that patent leather because it's easy just to wear it off. Now, the one thing that I just noticed about a patent leather, I want to say like a couple years ago, in that toe box area is that crease. It kind of bothers me, and to be honest, when you foot in them, you kind of can't tell, but when you take them out, all of them have that, right? I remember somebody had pointed it out whenever we got those, pretty much those Air Jordan 11s, that the black and gold joints, right? The black, white, and gold joints. When we got those, people were showing that how hard it showed up on there, and then I went back and looked at all my other joints. I'm like, they actually all kind of show that, you know, we just never really probably paid attention or noticed it, you know what I'm saying? But neither here nor there. This was my Thursday shoe, Air Jordan 11, and these are the cool grays, and arguably one of my favorites in my collection. Yeah, don't regret it at all. I feel like just it's a perfect balance of leather, and then whatever we want to call this material up top, I think it just hits, man. So this was my Thursday shoe, Air Jordan 11 cool grays. Cool, now we're gonna move right on to Friday. Now that the weather's cleared up, I think I've been wearing enough sneakers. Even though I did wear slides on Sunday, I wanted to just take and get back into like my comfort mode, even though we can argue about comfortability because I told you guys this time and time again, but I just wanted something that I can just slide on my feet and just call it a day. And I'm not talking slides, but I am talking Yeezys. And I'm talking none other than the Yeezy 350 V2, and these are the semi-frozen yellows, if I'm not mistaken. Now, yay, I know his time is up at Adidas, but I'm not gonna be the guy or the typical person that's on social media burning all up with their Yeezys because of what he said, right? Okay, I'm not burning my money, right? Okay, if I felt that strong a way about it, which I don't have no opinion on it, but if it really bothered me on that level, I would just sell the shoe, whatever, right? Okay, but yeah, this is a shoe where people really didn't like these because it looked like that McDonald's wrapper, but I actually was not too, you know, it didn't bother me. I actually like this. Again, y'all know me, I'm a major sucker for the color yellow. Even though this comes off as more like a lime green. I don't know if this camera gonna do this any justice. And that gum bottom, yeah, I remember having like people seeing like fake pairs of these right here. But yeah, these actually wasn't that hard to obtain. But yeah, this was my Friday shoe, was a Yeezy 350 V2, and these are the semi-frozen yellows. Alright, man, so pretty much I complete my weekly sneaker rotation for this week. Y'all sign off in the comment section. Let me know what you wore throughout the week as well. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of this thing and start rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.